this Viper Wall just threw this match for Furia. Actually, 1/3 of their attack round losses can be credited to this horrible toxic screen. But this begs the question, why? Is there a better wall? Was it not lined up properly? How did NRG abuse the most common Viper Wall in the game to cheat Furia out of this match? Well, let me show you. The game started pretty well for Furia. They jumped out to an early 0-2 lead after winning Pistol because NRG took too long to retake, despite their opposition mollying themselves.
To be found, Molly at the feet. Liazzi still, he's vulnerable himself, taken out. Just a single shot will do it, but still it's time. The biggest issue, and it just took far too long with it. Furia.
But NRG hit back hard by stuffing Furia's fast hit on their bonus.
Wait, I'm flashing now. 3, 2, 1.
I'm close door when I can actually.
1 default.
Closing door.
Default.
One more.
One ult. Cypher holds.
Holding him in, I have him in.
Wait, I saw that. Double swing at you.
He was hold, right?
No.
Doors. Picking us. Doors. Nice.
Go, Max.
There we go, boys. So,
Both teams continually traded blows until we got to round 7, where things went south for Furia. They begin in a 1-4, and their plan is to apply heavy mid-pressure before electing to hit a site. Now NRG have their game plan centered around their Viper's Pit. Jet and KO plan on fighting, Sova is monitoring mid but is later joining his friends on A, and Cypher is setting up Viper for the ultimate anchor setup.
Holiday, the wall!
Marv's wall contests all of mid, and he lines up his orb for A. With his Viper's Pit online, he's ready to rip it on B to ensure that no matter where Furia head, they're running into noxious gas. But wait, there's more! Cypher's spy cam is mounted high on this wall, spotting the jump up into Nest. And that's paired alongside 2 trap wires that should help Viper contest and execute when concealed in her smokes. Now, here's where it gets weird. Well before the round starts, Furia lay out their wall for A. Then 10 seconds go by. Weird. And they've been doing that a lot this game. But the offense exploded to mid behind a cluster of utility. Dart for door, knife and cam for elbow, and Havoc flashes MW's era through the mid smoke. Marv responds by spreading out his pit in such a way that Victor's camera will never get spotted, but he can still see Nest, even over Furia's poison orb. NRG have plugged all the holes, and then some. Look! As the round started, Ethan knifed the top of shop in such a way so that he could suppress main and halls, and it tagged nobody. This enabled Demon 1 to post up on this line, holding all of A. Now, I can't be for sure without a replay system, but I'm pretty sure Demon 1 just missed Conan. Wanting to find a first blood with the op, Demon 1 asks Ethan, "Hey, no one's A. They gotta be mid. Ethan, take this line for me." So, Ethan rotates over and picks up shop, but he also just misses Conan. And now with Cypher's cam spotting the jump up, Crashies gets an idea. Let me walk down halls, and then I'll hold A. You guys can go then stack B. So now Ethan gets off, barely missing Conan again, and Crashies picks up the line. And it's here where everything falls apart for Furia. Because Conan thinks that no defenders are pushed up A, their mid-round call is to go split B on the Viper in her smokes and pinch her. Now, because Viper's Pit is so strong, they're banking that there's only max 2 here. But with KO on the way, and all of this utility, there's no shot for you to really get through all of this.
Going up through it, instead everybody right through the tunnel now. Victor is going to be the man to do the most here, alongside Ethan. Ducking and dodging in between each other, trying to play between both of them. The flash was good, the connection damage done to Liazzi, but still he collects that kill, at least, into the spawn now. It's lovely with the movement. Unlucky to not get that one kill, but still Crashies is there. Finally the lurk paying off, and they all just crumble.
Teats, Furia got dookied on, but their wall wasn't troll. It wasn't even here. Yeah, that's my point. It wasn't. By pre-placing your wall on A, you're practically sacrificing your option to go B in the future. I mean, the offense never even used it this round. Sure, it can deny information from any site players, but when all of NRG are pushed up like this and are never beaten back, what's the point of this wall? Without it, they just got eviscerated by all of these crossfires on B. Each NRG player took turns playing off one another. First Cypher, then KO, and lastly Viper after leaving her ult. And because nothing sliced their line of vision, this round was a layup. Now on the following eco, Furia bum rushed A out of their timeout. Extremely similar to how they did on their bonus.
For a couple of kills here, but they're going to be walking right into Demon 1. The anchoring player dodging the flash. Smoke in his face. Flash is still there. Spots the one. Will he go for the repeat as well? There it is. Havoc deleted. flashes in space. I mean, this is just oppressive in terms of the util that's being sent flying, but they do have this one player deep onto the site, MW. What can you really do, though, with the Stinger? Gonna get up into somebody's face. Demon 1 with the classic. You're gonna be kidding me.
Spike down A.
No, he's aiming. He's aiming.
Right side for sure.
Pick up on.
Nice. Let's go, Jimmy. Jimmy. The comms are good right now. Let's go.
Pause real quick. Don't you think that it'd be sick as hell to run plays like this in your ranked games and just farm RR? Well, now you can. Because with my custom playbooks over on my Patreon, you can do just that. I've crafted set plays that you and your duo can run on any map and steal RR from your enemies. Now, here are the ones that we have so far, but I have a lot more coming. I literally walk you through each step of the play and explain to you what to do with each piece of your utility and how to maximize its value. And that's not all. By becoming a Brain Bud, you also gain access to my personal tier lists, team's power rankings, Q&A videos, live breakdowns done in real time in my server, custom channels to talk to me and ask me questions, and a ton more. So if you want to rank up with some badass plays, learn a bit more about Valorant, and support me at the same time, subscribe to my Patreon. Please, I'm running out of money. NRG converted, but after seeing the same pre-placed wall on A round after round after round after round, they're going to punish. The defensive setup is sloppy initially, but they're playing around both Furia's poor tendencies and the null command, quickly shifting into a 1-4. NRG are confident that Furia won't be able to take this site without smokes, so Viper is playing back near McDonald's, ready to spam the attackers once they trip these traps. And Cypher's playing on A, solidifying their 4-stack. If Furia goes B with their KO ult, Viper farms these wires. If Furia go A, they run into 4. The chance that NRG loses this round should be close to 0. Now, Furia are showing an identical default as round 7. Same knife, same arrow, same wall on A that no one's going to use, same mid-smoke, but MW0 has a cannon.
All across their place, gonna be good. There was a chance for MW, but missed one.
He can't land the shot, but none of this defaulting is really doing anything. Especially with this nest cam, NRG only need to play for information and let the offense run into them. MW0 decided to back out, poke around halls next, and can't hit crashies either. But with the space Cypher's gathered in their default, their plan is to split B without their wall again. So Jett scurries through spawn to catch up while the rest of their team moves up elbow.
Nowhere near. This setup's gonna be alive. They do this ult here yet, so they're going to be splitting into B, but it's not going to be connecting onto him, so trips are still there.
No hard anchor, though, to play off the trips.
But marked. Bit of a cheeky one. Crashies as well. They are collecting this one. The crossfire setup, they just don't have the angles. Watch for and Furia trying to get into this site. There's 25 seconds left.
All right, class, tell me, why are smokes so important? They look like cotton candy. I don't know. I just play Jett. Smokes are just liberal propaganda spread by that Biden guy. No. Smokes are important because they break up a lot of annoying sightlines or crossfires that are near impossible to clear. And in Furia's mind, someone's on site. So how do you deal with someone shooting you in the back of the head, someone peppering you from spawn, and a theoretical third person in front of you anchoring down sight? You don't. This big-ass green wall is Furia's only smokes. And if they keep on executing without it, they're going to keep getting the same result. But just because you're down, that doesn't mean you're out. Now, without a Viper wall, Havoc isn't getting rezzed, but Conan gets crashies. He's put to 1, but that's a good start. And armed with an op and a Hunter's Fury, Furia can pull through.
MW with no shield.
Well, okay. Good one to begin. Mountain out, 3v3. What about who can get these first picks as well? Demon 1's also holding the operator angle. It's a difficult retake, but still he just needs the 1, and there it is. Maybe it opens it up once more. Khalil still close to the pillar. Weaving.
Beam it.
1 HP.
All over the place right now, so his teammates are trying to watch it.
Default.
Nice!
Ethan.
Gang. Go, Max.
Now, usually I'm pretty annoyed when observers tune back into the game after the round's already started, but here, I don't think it matters. NRG are already stacked towards A, and they're running the same game plan as last round. Go ahead, Furia, pick your poison. Run into a 4-stack on A, or run into all of this on B. NRG literally don't have to do anything because this wall was placed probably with 10 seconds left to spare in the buy phase. Guys, please stop replacing your wall when you only have one controller. Please. Anywho, Furia's plan is to triple split A through shop, halls, and mid. For a brief second, we see that they open up the round with a knife for shop, Conan gets the green light to move up in drone close, Liadzi has smoked halls, but Crashies is canceling it out with his own drone. In the meantime, the bulk of the offense scales up to double door. They're about to run into all of these long-range angles, and the only thing using their wall is this little robot.
One avenue is not open towards them, and now double doors. That is going to be the sideline. Havoc just walks into it.
Down mid.
It's a freebie, really, for Demon One. Close to the corner. That's Marv here with the dash. MW! That's a bulldog! How's he pulling that off still? He will fall.
I know exactly.
2v3. There needs to be a bit more being done, but it just cannot happen.
Alright, now after consecutive rounds of getting burned from not having smokes, surely Furia stopped replacing their wall. I mean, whatever. At least they're going to use it this time. And Energy don't believe it either. They can't believe Furia are this bold. These four contesting mid, while Viper anchors A, and Cypher has his strips to tangle up the offense on B, where he and Jet can spam through tunnel, especially because there's no smokes blocking them. The Clown Fiesta starts again with Furia knifing shop, but it's quickly cancelled out by Marv's wall and Snakebite. But Energy all of a sudden snap out of it. Hey, is there wall on A again? Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. Jet and Cypher give up their elbow hold and form into the same setup we've seen the past 3 rounds. Demon One moves his op to cover halls, Crashies gets into position to rip his big laser, and Furia think they can finally break this stranglehold by moving out of shop and splitting through double door, I guess. Oh boy.
To explore towards B. And there are still 3, maybe even 4 people ready to hit
Walking up
on the defense.
Trying to exec now, right for the double doors with this Hunter's Fury to set it up as well. Push these players out of position, but Marv, they didn't account for him. He's in through the back. There's the trade though. Brought him down, but still NRG, this firing squad is firing on all cylinders.
Guys, stop replacing this wall. You're throwing your games. Just like how Fnatic threw by, click this and find out for yourself.